Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video we are looking at some IR cabs that my friend Nick Leonard put together. He's done a few, and this is his latest one. He hasn't released them yet. I'm not sure if he has released them yet. Depends on who brings out what video at what time. But he said he's happy for me to do a video on it. Let's see if I get in trouble and release it before he does. We will find out. So, cue the cute little cartoon intro, and let's get the screen capturing happening, and let's test out to see how these cabs sound. All right, now we've got our session opened up here. So what we've got is actually a track that I did for this channel, dealing with digital VST plugins. I don't want to say digital VST plugins. VST plugins, they are digital. And I just turned them all off, and I muted a bunch of extra guitar tracks just so we can keep to the basics of it. So at the moment, we've got the band sounding with the guitar sounding really raw and bland and just not very user-friendly for what we want. We want better than that. We want a hell of a lot better than that. And that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's go into this. So first thing I'm gonna do is grab one of these tracks here. I'm gonna put it in the center, and we're gonna solo it. We check it. That's in the center. And so once we get a good sound with that, then we can add it to all the rest and see how it goes from there. So let's open up. See, so beforehand I had this little boost happening there, which funnily enough, Nick Leonard introduced me to and showed me, which is very cool. But for this one, let's just worry about the Audio Assault 5050, which is based on the 5150 amp. And take it from there and then see where we want to go from there. So at the moment, we've got everything at 12 o'clock. So it's got the two different ones there. I normally prefer the gold one, but we can do anything we want. We have the capabilities. So where are they? So now I've got to go to all my heaps of things. Nick Leonard cab 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for his latest one. So it looks like he's got his usual where he does a bucket load. So if you're really into doing your own mixes and seeing how they splice together and do your own combination, he rolls a red carpet out for you in that regards. But I like his work, so I'm going to go for his blends, not because I'm lazy, because he's already done the hard work. So let's give him some credit for his hard work. And now let's hear how this sounds. Hopefully that's loaded in there. We'll find out if this sounds good or bad. So we've got another cab here, so it can blend. But as you can see, I only have this section here connected at the moment, or engaged, I think is the best description. Let's check this little bad beast out. Yeah, sounding all right already, so I might need to muck around with the settings a little bit to cater for what we need, but yeah, let's try this CL80, the 412 mic. I'm going to skip the all speakers one for now, and we'll come back to it because I feel like that might be a spoiler running straight to that. I could be wrong. All right, so now we heard all those. Let's go for the big super speaker. play. I think we might need to do a blend of the blends because we've got some really cool things there, but all right, let's do a little bit old school. So let's treat it like we've got 3 different takes there. So let's do 2 kind of aggressive ones, and let's add like a bottom dynamic one to the palm muting 3rd guitar that I have there, and see how that is going to sound. But now I've got the problem of picking one to check out because they all sound very rad, but they've got their own slight different characteristics to them, which I definitely appreciate because when someone does IRs and puts them together, the last thing you want is like, here's my type of cake that I've got with just different sprinkles on top. No, I want completely different cakes to be able to choose from and to be able to work from. So he's done really well there to give us a lot of diversity between all the... This is just the blends that he did as well. So I'm giving him credit for these, but he also did a bucket load of other work, just giving you all the raw different ones that you can put together and do more with. I'm thinking the Vintage 30 with the 412 mic on it, just to keep that real aggressive and dryness, and then we'll see if we can add something with a little bit more dynamic to it for the palm muting and see how that sounds. All right, so we're going for that one. That's awesome. Let's go back to the amp and see, without touching too much here, because we're showing off the IR here more so than the Audio Assaults. No offense to Audio Assault, they've done an amazing job. That's why I'm using this one for this video. But let's just check out the 2 different amp models they have here. I feel that might have a slight bit of bite to it, more of a bite, sorry. So let's leave it on this one. What have I got in the stomp box? Nothing. Oh, I've just got the noise gate running through. That's nice. I'm not using the booster or the screamer because I use the well, let's not cut Nick short here, and let's give it a proper shot at. So let's add this in and out and see if that's going to improve it or not. So we're leaving that on because it definitely gives it more of a push. All right, so I've got left and right. So the best way to how to do this, or the easiest way, is we get rid of that. And I don't know if this is showing up on the screen capture, but we just kind of copy and paste that Audio Assault over. So we go here and check. Yep, looks like that's on the same one. Balance there, cab. Same one. It's not on the right page here, but the same cab, and that's the main thing. So let's bring these in left and right. Boom. Let's add the screamer on there as well, and let's see and hear, more so here, that's more important when dealing with music, hear how these 2 guitars sound together and stereoed. Let's go to the main riff. That's where the fun part is. All right, so now what I'm going to do is keep them on. Let's go to this guitar palm muting one. So as you can see, there's no tube screamer emulator there because we want to keep it, well, we don't want to clean up the bottom end. We kind of want to emphasize it. So let's go to cabs. Let's go to, they're not here. That's cool. We go, this is thrilling stuff, I'm sure. Watching me go through all the different files there. And blends. Boom, blends. There we go. So now let's listen to all the guitars, but mainly focusing, let's give it a bit more of a boost in volume. Whoop, wrong button. In volume in that one. And then we'll bring it back down when we find the right one. I'm thinking maybe the Scorpion, the CL80 is really cool. So let's just solo it by itself. So as you can hear, it's soloed now. It's a very different type of take. So it's really emphasizing, well, it's called the palm mute take because I'm doing a bucket load of palm muting, funnily enough, to really emphasize and bring out the bottom dynamics of the riff. See, this one sounds awesome. I think the C80 is a better way to go. So let's add the other guitars in. I like that, I like that. It's too loud at the moment, so let's bring it back down to where it was. Ish. Yeah, that's sounding cool. All right, let's hear it in the band mix and hopefully it's all good. May have to alter the guitar overall as it's playing, but we'll find out. Actually got, going to quickly fix up the drums a bit, pushing them a little bit too hard. I've got the BSA clipper and I had it just pumping a little bit too much, I think. So that is awesome. I think they sound really, really good. Once again, he's done a great job on putting them together and doing it. And hopefully like a couple of his other videos. He does a video on how it's all put together and his approach, and you can see the whole process, because I find that really interesting because I don't do my own IRs. That's why I need friends like Nick Leonard to help me out. But let's have a quick look and see some of my embarrassing files that I've got here. That's fine. Let's have just a quick look before we close it off in all his different stuff he's got here. So it looks like he's got heaps, all the different edge. So where he's got the mic, it looks like on the cap, on the edge, looks like it's off angle as well. Near the cap, right near the cone. That's cool. There's different blends that we use, and they worked out great. So if we really wanted to, and I wanted to drag this video on more and get self-absorbed into it, I'd probably take one of these CSL 80s ones, because that's the one I liked, and see which one of these fitted with the best with the other two that we had. Yeah, there's a Scorpion. There's, oh, it's working on it. It's taken a while. That's not too bad. I thought there might have been a huge line, but no, I was just working on it for a while. Speaker comparison. All, why were in these? I don't know what's it. I didn't ask him what are in all these. I just took them. So he's just grouped them all off into the file, into folders, which is I love organization. So 2 thumbs up for that. Because you wanted to compare them all. They're all in the one folder for you, ready to go. Different mics he was using. Yeah, it's like really cool. Vintage 30s of the 412. That's cool. Yeah, so there you go. A real decent amount there that he's put into it and done. So thank you very much for joining me in this video. It's lots of fun putting together. And as soon as he's helping me out with something else, we're kind of having a talk with one of my other videos, and he mentioned that he had this IR pack coming out and gave me a copy for a sneak peek and said I could do a video on it. Once again, didn't say when or if it's going to clash with when he's going to do it, but it's done now and it's here, and now the world can see it and hear it. So yeah, thank you very much to Nick for helping me out and doing what you do for your community as well. And our community, it's a musical thing. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and check out his stuff. I'll leave all the links in the description below. And yes, I thoroughly look forward to chatting with you next time. And until next time, please stay safe. I've probably got a weird camera angle here because I can't actually see where it's capturing, but I'm sure you can see the speaker and part of my screen as well. But that's all the fun of doing it as a one take and doing it by yourself and not with a crew and all that. But you know, it's what we do.